beauty free.
Look, my darling Figaro, at my loving new creation, at my loving new creation.
It will make a great sensation. Everything a hat should be. Everything a hat should be.
Look, my love.
Yes, I've seen it.
Look, my love.
And yes, it's charming.
We will make a lovely couple. We will
Make a great sensation
when
when the nuptial knot is tied.
is tied.
Is tied. Yes, it is a wedding morning, and to crown all the joy we are sharing, my Susanna will be wearing such a beautiful hat for a bride, such a beautiful hat for a bride. Susanna, you're so clever. What a beautiful hat for a bride, hat for a bride, hat for a bride, such a beautiful hat for a bride.
What on earth are you measuring, my darling Figaretto?
I'm seeing if the bed that the Count said he'll give us will fit inside our beautiful new room.
You don't mean this room?
Certainly, and it's a very generous gift from his lordship.
Sleep on your own then.
Why so unreasonable?
I have reasons enough.
Then why can't you tell me what they are?
Because I don't want to. Stop bossing me around.
I can't believe it. How can you look this gift horse in the mouth when it's the best room in the palace?
Because I am Susanna, and you're a half-wit.
Flattery will get you nowhere. But, Susanetta, see if you can find a bedroom which is better. Supposing one evening the Countess should need you. The Countess should need you. Then she won't have to ring more than twice. And then it might happen my master should want me. My master should want me. Dong dong, dong dong, I'll be there by his side in a trice. Now I'm beginning to see how you've planned it. It's all very simple when you start to understand it. We're off to London. You as minister, me as messenger, and my Susanna to succor and support you. Well, if that's what you're up to, Figaro has caught you. So, little master, you're dressed to go dancing, dressed in your best to go strutting and prancing. I'll put an end to your fun pretty soon. You may go dancing, but I'll call the tune, yes, I'll call the tune, yes, I'll call the tune. If you want dancing, I'll be your master, faster and faster, dance till you drop. If you want dancing, I'll be your master, faster and faster, dance till you drop, yes, dance till you drop, yes, dance till you drop. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Be careful, 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 Figaro, be careful. Stay on the cover, then you discover what he's about. Be inside deceiving, cutting and running, ducking and weaving. He may be clever, but he's met his match, he's met his match. I will be cunning, inside deceiving, cutting and running, ducking and weaving. I cannot do any scheme he can hatch. He may be clever, but he's met his match. He may be clever, but he's met his match, he's met his match, he's met his match. Dressed in your best to go strutting and prancing, I'll put an end to your fun pretty soon. You may go dancing, but I'll call the tune, yes, I'll call the tune, yes, I'll call the tune.
Why did you wait till the day of the wedding to appoint me your advisor?
I'm very confident, dear doctor, you can break up any couple, even at the altar. All you need is a pretext. I have one here. According to this contract, he must pay back my money or else. Listen, only Susanna stands in our way. We must be certain that she continues to reject the Count's advances. He'll want to get his own back, so he liked in my favor, and Figaro will have to be my husband.
Splendid. Delighted to help. You will instruct me, don't omit any detail. I'd be delighted to fob him off with my old housemaid Marcellina, as revenge for robbing me of my Rosina. Now for vengeance, glorious vengeance. Vengeance has the sweetest flavor, one that connoisseurs can savor. A crime go unpunished. He who lets a crime go unpunished is as guilty and doubly pace, twice as guilty, and doubly pace, and doubly pace. I will beat him, I'll unseat him, I will fight him, I'll defeat him. Yes, I swear it. Yes, I swear that I will beat him, I'll unseat him, I will fight him, I'll defeat him, I will beat him, I'll unseat him, I will fight him and defeat him. It won't be easy, it won't be easy, it won't be easy. But I'm sure to win the case. Yes, I'm sure to win the case. With ingenuity and with acuity, I'll study more, and I'm happy to do it. If I cannot wit with some ambiguity, where there's a will, there must be a way. With ingenuity and with acuity, I'll study more, and I'm happy to do it. If I cannot wit with some ambiguity, where there's a will, there must be a way. Where there's a will, there must be a way. There'll be a way. I'm well respected. I'm Dr. Bartolo, that bastard Figaro. I'll make him pay. I'm well respected. I'm Dr. Bartolo, that bastard Figaro. I'll make him pay, that bastard Figaro. I'll make him pay, that bastard Figaro. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay.
So all is not lost. I can still live in hope. If it isn't Susanna, let's test the water. Pretend I haven't seen her. So that's the little jewel Figaro thinks he'll marry. What did she say? You'd think he could do better, but you know the old proverb, l'argent fait tout. How dare you? Who would waste tuppence halfpenny on you? Well done, the fair Susanna, such an innocent manner, so demure and so proper, so virgin. I'd better go. I'd better stop her. I vow to do this after you, I implore you. But I will be so unknown before. Oh, no, I implore you. No, no, after you. Oh, no, I implore you. No, no, after you. Oh, no, what is proper, no. behavior. Now, don't be angry. I've something here for you. A little song I've been writing. Well, what am I supposed to do with it? Read it to the Countess. Read it to yourself. Read it to Margarita, to Marcellina. If every woman read it, I'd be glad. Little Cherubina, have you gone mad? I don't know what it is that I'm feeling when my brain and my senses are reeling. Every woman I see makes me tremble with pleasure and pain. I tremble with pleasure and pain. I tremble with pleasure and pain. Speak of love, and my heart is aflutter. Say the word, and I turn into butter. God aid my passion, I'm driven to utter words of longing. Words of longing, I cannot explain. Words of longing. Words of longing, I cannot explain. I don't know what it is that I'm feeling. Why my brain and my senses are reeling. Every woman I see makes me tremble with pleasure and pain. Oh, I tremble with pleasure and pain. Oh, I tremble with pleasure and pain. All through the day I'm yearning. All through the night I'm burning. I serenade the mountains, the trees, the gleam, the fountains, so all the world can share it. And then the breeze may bear it into the wide unknown. Into the wide unknown. All through the day I'm yearning, all through the night I'm burning. I sing to shadows, to seas and mountains, to echoes, to fountains, so all the world can share it. And then the breeze may bear it into the wide unknown. Into the wide unknown. And when there's no one near me, no, not a soul to hear me, I sing it all alone, I sing it all alone. No, I'm done for. What's the matter? It's the Count. What shall I do?
Susanna, you are looking rather nervous and flustered.
My lord, I beg your pardon, but if someone should see us, I beg you leave at once.
I'll leave when I'm ready. Listen,
Why should I listen?
just be patient. You know the king has appointed me ambassador to London. I have decided Figaro will go with me.
May I say something?
Say it, my darling, for you must claim the rights which are yours today and always. Ask me, compel me, command me.
What do you mean by rights? I don't claim them, I don't want them, I don't expect them. I'm so unhappy.
Ah, yes, Susanna, that I can make you happy. You know how much I love you. At least I'm sure Basilio has told you. So listen, if you'd grant me a moment's bliss in the garden later on this evening, you would see that I know how to be grateful. I think he's just gone out. Who's that?
Oh, heavens!
Come out there. Send them away.
I mustn't leave you alone here.
He will be with the Countess. I'll go and find him.
I'll hide behind the chair.
No, don't do that.
Quiet. Get rid of him quick.
Oh, no, it's useless.
Susanna, heaven bless you. I suppose you wouldn't have seen the Count.
But why should I have seen the Count?
It seems that Figaro wants to see him.
Oh, heavens! To see the man who hates him more than you do!
Let's see if he betrays me. Well, that's a thing I've never heard before, that if you love someone's wife, you have to hate the husband. Which is to say, his lordship loves him.
How vile to be the agent of another man's lust! I spit on your sermons, they mean nothing to me! I don't want the Count, I don't want his lord!
Well, suit yourself then, no accounting for taste. But I can't believe you're any different from the others. When it comes to a lover, you'd prefer someone fine and aristocratic to some page boy in the attic.
Cherubino?
Yes, Cherubino, our little household Cupid. I saw him here this morning. He was sniffing round your doorway, very stupid.
You're disgusting, spying all the servants.
I don't think I'm disgusting, I'm just observant. And what about that love song? I wouldn't want to pry, but I'm your friend. I can keep a secret. Was it for you or for my lady?
I could have told him.
By the way, you should teach him to behave more discreetly. That rather frank way he stares at her at mealtimes, devouring her completely. I hope the Count hasn't noticed. You know what he's like, a tiger when he is
No
aroused.
snake! Spreading gossip and inventing iniquitous rumors.
No, you misjudge me. I'm very strict with rumors. I repeat what people are saying. I never embellish. Really? And what are people saying? Oh, heavenly.
It's outrageous. Search the castle, find the rascal, and bring him here. Search the castle and bring the rascal here.
My intrusion brought confusion. I'm not wanted. I'll disappear.
I am ruined, I am done for, I am faced with pain and fear.
Don't find him, the rascal.
My intrusion brought
But when you find him, bring him here.
I'm not wanted. I'll
I am done
disappear.
for, I am done for. Faint with fear, I am faint with fear.
Oh, she's fainted, little darling. This is more than heart can bear. Feel it beating its heartedly. Feel it beating its heartedly there. Have this chair, you'll feel much better. Do not worry, I will not hurt you. And your virtue is safe with me. And your virtue is safe with me. Yes, your virtue is safe with me. Cherubino's reputation, merely gossip and speculation.
Pure invention, invitation, not a word of it is true, not a word of it is true, it is not true, it is not true.
Find the dirty rascal. Find the dirty rascal.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. He's a baby, not as much as you might think.
Tell us,
What?
what?
Tell us. Tell us. What? It happened yesterday. Barbarina's door was locked. So I knock. Then she opens it, blushing rather sweetly. This arouses my suspicions. So I search the room completely. Then I gently raise the cover from the table and there discover that damn page boy. I don't believe it.
So frightful.
Ah, how delightful. Oh, the virtuous Susanna.
First that could have happened.
Oh, I see that it was true.
What in heaven shall I do?
That's the way with Britney. Her behavior's Basilio, run and tell Figaro to come here. I want him to see this.
I want him to hear this. Quickly.
One moment. Why so fearless? You're plainly guilty, so let's hear your excuses.
Virtue like mine needs no excuses.
But how long had he been here?
He was already here when you entered. He'd come to beg me to intercede with my lady on his behalf. He was alarmed by your sudden intrusion, so he hid by the chair in his confusion.
But I sat in the chair as soon as I came in.
I ran round the back and hid behind it.
And when I went behind it...
Then I ran round the front and hid inside it.
My God, he's heard every word of our conversation.
I tried to hear as little as possible.
I bet you did! Be careful, someone's coming. And you little snake, I'll deal with you later. Here's where the fun starts. Think quickly, my Susanna.
We haven't a hope.
My lord, in our own humble way, we bring a fitting tribute to your enlightened attitude. We wish to express our gratitude for not enforcing the rights of long ago. Those rights have been abolished, as well you know. And we are the first to reap the fruit of your enlightened position. To celebrate the passing of this tradition, will you present this white and spotless garment? It was made to adorn the pure Susanna as a symbol of her virtue and of her honor. He's cunning as the devil. I can hardly refuse. I'm very grateful for this thoughtful gesture, but I'm hardly worthy to receive such an honor. When I abolished that shameful tradition, I was merely restoring natural order.
God bless you, God bless you, God bless you!
What restraint!
And what virtue? As I have promised, I'll perform the marriage ceremony. But first, let me crave your indulgence. Give me time to gather my faithful subjects, so our jubilation and your joy will be all the greater. I must find Marcellina. My friends, till later. Day of all days,
The day of our wedding.
and the world is rejoicing.
Your lordship, please forgive me.
You don't deserve it.
He's only a baby.
Well, he's growing up fast.
I've behaved very badly, but I can keep a secret.
It's all right. I will pardon you. And I will go one better. There is a vacancy for an officer in my regiment. You've got the job. Congratulations. Leave at once.
Please let him say today.
Those are my orders.
My lord and master speaks, and I obey.
For the very last time, you make this your Susanna. Well, that was rather brilliant.
Hey, gallant soldier, one final embrace. I need a word with you before you go. Farewell, dear little Carabino. Say goodbye to the past. Look to the future. Here's an end to your life as a rover. Here's an end to the young Casanova. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. Here's an end to a proud little peacock, scrubbed and powdered and brimmed to perfection. Here's an end to your girlish complexion, to your ribbons and satins and lace. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. Here's an end to airs and graces, pretty laces, your perfection, your girlish complexion. Here's an end to your life as a rover. Here's an end to the young Casanova. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. Off you go to join the fighting. You may find it quite exciting. Wearing armor may not suit you, but it's handy when they shoot you. All around you the battle rages. Think of fame, not of the wages, not of the wages, not of the wages. Not your usual exertions, but alarms and excursions. After 20 days of marching, you will wish that you were dead, and all the trumpeting and drumming means the enemy is coming, and the bullets will be bombing all around your pretty head. Here's an end to airs and graces, pretty hats, pretty laces. Here's an end to perfection, to your face, your girlish complexion. Here's an end to your life as a rover. Here's an end to the young Casanova. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. It was fun for a while, but it's over. We will soon wipe the smile off your face. You may live to tell the story, and I rather hope you do, for it's off to death and glory. It's a soldier's life for you. It's a soldier's life for you. It's a soldier's life for you.
financial proposition. You see, he no longer loves me, and why on earth is he jealous? That is the way with all modern husbands. They're unfaithful on principle, by nature capricious. It's only pride that makes them all jealous. But if Figaro loves you, then he is the one to... Here he is. Come and help us. My lady is anxious.
No need to worry. It's all going smoothly. And this is the position. It seems that his lordship has intentions towards my Susanna. With cunning and with duplicity, he hopes to reinstate his traditional rights. The whole thing's very possible and very natural.
Possible? Natural?
Perfectly natural. And if Susanna wants it, perfectly possible.
Will you get to the point?
This is the point. When he goes off to London, he'll take me as his courier and my Susanna as his personal assistant for his personal enjoyment. And when Susanna refuses this offer of employment, then he'll threaten to support Marcellina. That is all there is to say.
How can you take the whole thing so lightly? It's a serious matter.
I may be joking, but I'm taking it seriously. Here's how I've planned it. I'm going to send the Count an anonymous letter via Don Basilio, informing him of a secret assignation that tonight, while we're feasting, you'll be meeting a lover.
Oh, no, you mustn't. You know he's so jealous.
So much the better.
But we still have to deal with Marcellina.
Be patient. I want you to tell his lordship that this evening he's to meet you in the garden. And little Cherubino, if he's taken my advice, he won't have left yet. We'll dress him as a woman. Then he can take your place in the garden. The monsieur will relent. He'll have to, of course. For when Madame finds him in the grounds, she'll have grounds for divorce.
What do you think? It might work. It's very risky. If we can convince him, but we must hurry.
His lordship's out hunting and won't be back for an hour or two. I'm off now. I'll send Cherubino straight to you. When he comes, you can dress him at your leisure. And then I'll put an end to your fun pretty soon. You may go dancing, but I'll call the tune, yes. I'll call the tune, yes. I'll call the tune.
How it grieves me, Susanna, to think that Cherubino heard all that nonsense my husband has told you. You can't know. Why didn't Cherubino come to me for protection? Where's the song he gave? Here it is. As soon as he comes in, let's make him sing it. Quiet. Someone's coming. It's him. Look who it is. It's a handsome young officer. Do not call me by that hateful title. It just reminds me that I am forced to leave her. My Countess Almaviva. Isn't she lovely? Ah, yes, she is. Ah, yes, she is. You great hypocrite! Remember the song you gave me this morning? Sing it to the Countess. Tell me who wrote it. He did. And he's so modest. Look, he's blushing like a schoolgirl. Take my guitar, Susanna, and play it with him. But will my lady accept this humble gift I bring? Of course she will, of course. Stop talking and start singing. Tell me what love is, what can it be? good at anything he chooses to do. Come along, handsome soldier, as Figaro explained. Yes, as explained. Then let me have a look. Oh, yes, that's perfect. You're the same height as me. Take your coat off. What are you doing? Don't be nervous. But someone might come in. Let them. It's not illegal. I just locked the door. What on earth shall we do with his hair? Fetch me a bonnet from my dressing room. Quickly. What is that paper, my commish, where they don't waste much time? It was sent by a Basilio. In their hurry, they've forgotten to seal it. Forgotten to seal what? His commission. They don't waste much time. Here is your bonnet. Quickly now, at the double. If the Count were to see us, then there'd be trouble. Kneel down and let me look at you. For heaven's sake, keep still. Stop wriggling, stop giggling. Be quiet and keep still. Be quiet and keep still. Now let me take a look at you. Splendid! That fits the bill. Why can't you keep your eyes on me? Stop looking over there. You know it's rude to stare. Stop fidgeting, stop fidgeting. I can't you try to concentrate? Stop looking over there. I can't you keep your eyes on me? Stop looking over there. So concentrate, yes, concentrate. Stop looking over there. Stop looking over there. Try not to fidget. Let's have a look at you. Please concentrate. Thank you. We'll do this opportunity. Don't open your eyes discreetly. Now try and smile more sweetly. You'll spoil it all completely. In that gracious frown, let's have you no feet, please. Try walking up and down. He's really rather charming and thoroughly disarming. A little bit unsteady, but loving it already. He's really rather charming and thoroughly disarming. A little bit unsteady, but loving it already. If only we'd fall for him, I see the reason why. We'll fall for him, I see the reason why. He's got a certain something you can't deny. That makes him to love him. And I say why, I see the reason why. I see the reason why. The reason why. Enough of this nonsense. It may be nonsense, but it's making me jealous. You little monkey, how dare you be so pretty? It's outrageous. Quite enough of that. Now will you help me roll up his sleeves past the elbow? That way, the dress will sit more comfortably on his shoulders. This way, no higher. Like this. Now, what's this ribbon? The one he stole from me. But it's blood-stained. It's blood-stained? But how can that be? Oh, I remember. Yes, of course. I slipped and fell and cut myself, so I bandaged the wound with this ribbon. Just show me. You will survive. Amazing! His arms even whiter than mine. It's just like a girl. Can't you ever be serious? Go into my dressing room. On the little desk you'll find a bandage. As for the my final moment, you'd bend down and you'd kiss me. Don't be silly. You know this is madness. Who's knocking at the door?
Why is this locked?
It's my husband. God help us. It killed me, and you, without your bridges, just look at you. He will have read the letter, and he can be so jealous.
Why are you waiting?
I'm alone. Yes, alone.
And to whom are you speaking?
To you. Only to you. After all that has happened, he'll be furious and certain to suspect. Father in heaven, please protect me.
What does this mean? It was never your custom to lock yourself in your bedroom.
That's true. But I was in here trying
Trying what?
clothes on with Susanna. She's gone back to her room.
Nevertheless, you seem to be distracted. I've just received this letter.
Heavens, the letter that Figaro wrote him.
What's making that noise? I could have sworn something fell over.
I didn't hear anything.
Because you've got something else on your mind.
Like what?
Somebody's in there.
And who might that be?
I'm asking you. I've only just arrived.
Oh, yes, Susanna. Susanna.
Who's gone back, or so you said, to her own room?
To her room? Oh, mine. I can't remember.
Susanna, so why this over-anxious manner?
That's your imagination.
I may be wrong, but you look all hot and bothered.
Normally it's you who gets all hot and bothered over Susanna.
Well, that's as maybe, and as she's in there, let's see her. Come out of there, Susanna. Come out of there, I say.
She can't, but where is Caroline? She can't, it's okay to say. She can't, it's okay to say.
Can't contradict me. Why?
Anonymous, shame your own. She's trying on her wedding dress. She needs to be alone. She needs to be alone.
Another's in there hiding.
Another situation.
Another's in there hiding. I guess I should have known.
Another situation.
Care supposing not to open it?
How dare you even ask me to open the door?
Well, suit yourself. Why waste time with keys? Come.
What's this? How dare you impugn the honor of a lady?
You're right. Excuse me. Any noise or disturbance will provoke all sorts of gossip among the servants. But don't you worry, I'll do it single-handed. You will wait for me here. But before I go, I'll make absolutely sure. I think I'll lock every single door.
What behavior?
Would you condescend to come with me, my lady? Will you do me the honor? Here's my arm.
Here's mine.
Don't you worry about Susanna. She'll be fine.
Don't worry, Caroline. It's only Susanna. Don't worry. Yes, hurry. We'll get you out of here. I'm absolutely petrified. I'm paralyzed with fear. Oh dear. I'm paralyzed with fear. The doors are locked and bolted. Oh dear, I'll never get you out of here. Oh dear, I'll never get you out of here. Oh dear, I mustn't leave the master. Yes, that would be disaster. There's only one solution. I'll jump into the gun. You'll only break your ankle. Don't do it. I'm not for pity's sake. I mustn't beat the master. Don't do it, Carabino. That would be a disaster. It's far too high to risk it. Come back for pity's sake. Oh, my lady, I would jump from even higher. I'll even jump from higher. I'm ready. This is goodbye. You'll only break your ankle. Oh, what a way to die. Oh, God, hear me. Look at the little devil. How he's running, disappearing in the distance. Right, no time for me to waste. He'll be back here any minute. And when he comes into the room, guess who'll be in it?
Everything as I left it. For the last time, will you open it, or shall I?
Wait a minute, and allow me to speak. Do you think I betrayed you? Do you think I've been lying?
Just as you wish, when I can look inside and see the truth for myself.
Yes, you can see, but you must be prepared.
So it isn't Susanna.
No, someone else altogether. Someone who could never give you cause for concern. You see, for this evening, we will try out again a charade, and I swear nothing immodest, nothing bad, nothing wrong.
Who is it? Tell me! I will kill him!
Please listen. What can I say?
You'll tell me!
He's just a boy.
Just a boy.
Yes, Carabino.
Why is it my misfortune to bump into that boy at every turning? Really, he hasn't gone yet. He's disobeyed me. Now the light starts to dawn. I can see things much better. Now I understand the meaning of that letter. Out you come, you vile seducer, wretched boy, come out of there.
Do not hurt him, I beseech you. He is innocent. This is more than I can bear. This is more than I can bear.
Yet again you dare refuse me. Yet again you dare refuse me.
Will you hear me?
Well, I'm waiting.
Will you hear me?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
When his might and all suspicion, groundless suspicion, when you see him in this condition, all disheveled, with his hair down,
Disheveled, with his hair down, to continue.
he was wearing women's clothing.
I have always thought you shameless, but how could you stoop so?
It is the
I have always thought you shameless, but how could you stoop so low?
the door of blameless.
I have always thought you shameless,
No one stops me so. No one stops me so. No one stops me so.
bring the key my noble shame. Now I know you, and you are shameless. My honor, he has dared to debase my noble name, debase my noble name, debase my noble name, my noble. Susanna,
So sad. Freedom!
patience. So with the permission will follow our friends who are waiters to fates and dance at our wedding, our glorious day. So with your permission we'll hurry away. There's no need to hurry, getting impatient. There's no need to worry before you rush off. I have something to say, I've something to say. Who knows what will happen? There are one or two cards that I still have to say. There are one or two cards that I still have to play. There are one or two cards that I still have to play. Oh, what he will say. There are one or two cards that I still have to say. Oh, what he will say. There are one or two cards that I still have to say. Let me try to jog your memory. Have you seen this note before? Never seen it. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
No.
Never seen it.
No, never seen it. No.
Never seen it.
Yes, no, no, no.
But you gave it to Basile to deliver.
You remember, afraid I don't.
A disguise for Cherubino and the meeting in the garden.
You can tell me, afraid I can't. There's no point in your denying. You may think you're good at lying, but your face gives you away. Then appearances deceive you.
If I won't believe you,
Then appearances deceive you.
there's nothing you can say.
You deny it. I'll stay quiet. What's the answer? What's the question?
See, the fun has ended and the curtain has descended. When there's nothing more to say, it's inevitable.
But a play should end in jollity, in theatrical tradition. So you'll grant us your permission to enjoy our wedding day. Heed my pleading, I implore you, be compassionate, I pray. Bloody man, bloody nerve, bloody cheek! What is this? What is this? What has happened? Won't you listen? Your wife will speak! Won't you listen? Your wife will speak! You took all sorts of stuff out the window, some of which I would rather not mention, but it didn't escape my attention when a man came a-tumbling down from the window on top of my hydrangea into the garden. Yes! What is happening? Who knows what has happened? This is broken in here. Where's the man who fell into the garden? Good enough, that's begging your pardon. Like a shot and he got clean away.
Cherubino.
I know, 'cause I saw him. Ha, 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 ha! That will do. Ha, 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 ha! That's so funny. Ha, 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 ha! That's so funny, that's so funny, that's so funny. Can hardly believe what you say when you're drunk as a skunk every day. Tell me slowly, tell me everything. He jumped from the window to the garden, to the garden. Can't you tell, can't you smell, he's been drinking. Pray for him. You saw what he looked like. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You'll be boring, raging for hours, for the sake of a few tatty flowers. And I don't see why I should deny it, that the man in the window was me. Yes, the man in the window was me. What? You're joking? No, I'm not. It was you then. Yes, why not? Yes, why not? It's hard to believe it. Then explain why you seem to be torn. It's hard to believe it. Then you jumped, you were nowhere as tall. Well, you always look small when you fall. Well, I never. What do you tell? It looked like the page boy. Cherubino!
Cherubino, no.
back from Seville like the clappers. He rode back from Seville, but of course,
no, the bloke who fell down wasn't riding, 'cause I'm sure I'd have noticed the horse.
give me patience.
Give me strength.
Enough of this nonsense.
What have I done?
It was you.
Yes, it's true.
Tell me why.
I was scared.
Scared of what?
I was in there. I was waiting for my Susan Ector, and I heard these peculiar noises. A shouting. I thought of that letter. So I jumped, full of fear and confusion. Oh, when I landed, I twisted my knee.
Well, then these are your papers. You dropped them in the car. Give them to me.
Now he's cornered me. Now he's cornered me.
You must be careful, crafty and careful.
Then you'll know what these papers might be.
Just a moment. These papers, let me see.
It is probably a list of his creditors.
Oh, your bills from the boozer.
I'm waiting. That's enough from you.
Off with you and leave us.
I will go, but if ever I catch you,
Run along, I'm not frightened of you.
I will go, but if ever I catch you, and so stand back. Well then,
Rubino's commission, Rubino's
I'm waiting.
commission.
I'm so stupid, I've forgotten. It's just a commission. Cherubino had left it with me.
Why was that then?
It needed.
It needed.
Needed sealing.
Tell me.
Well, it's usual.
Now don't be embarrassed.
When it's signed, it is usual to seal it.
Once again he has slipped through my clutches.
Always know how to outwit.
He was Once again he has slipped through my clutches. He was
Have you noticed broken markets? Always coming groups of three, always coming groups of three.
Hold your tongue and let me hear them. Let me listen to your plea. I will act as referee.
This man signed a binding contract joining both of us in marriage. I have come to pay the forfeit of the promise made to me.
Forfeit, promise.
Enough! Be silent, be silent, be silent. The decision rests with me. I have come as her advisor, as her counsel, answer. Not all the papers are in order, as I'm sure you will agree. It's outrageous! It's outrageous! Enough! Be silent, be silent, be silent. The decision rests with me. As a man of reputation, I come to join the deputation for the proper compensation in the payment of a fee. Enough! Be silent, be silent, be silent. Let me take a look at the contract. Yes, it all seems in order to me.
Wait for our conversation.
Fortaleza
This is very perplexing, that anonymous letter. Then Susanna locked inside the dressing room, my wife getting flustered, a man who jumps from the window to the garden, and then another who claims he was the first one. I don't know what to think. Or could it be that another of my lackeys has got ideas above his station? Worst of all, the Countess. I doubted her, I insulted her. Her self-respect would never allow it. And then my honor, my reputation, where is it now? Gone to damnation.
Don't be afraid. Tell him to wait for you in the garden.
I must know if Cherubino really went to Seville. I'll send Basilio to find out the truth.
My lady, Figaro, don't breathe a word to Figaro. Leave it to me. I will go in your place.
By this evening, Basilio should be back.
My lady, I dare not remember. My peace of mind depends on you.
What of Susanna? Who knows? Maybe she's already let the cat out of the bag. If she's betrayed me, I'll make him marry that old hag.
Here, my lord.
What do you want?
Your lordship's looking angry.
Just tell me what you want.
It's just my lady. She's got a slight headache, and she sent me to ask you for her smelling salts.
Here, take them.
I will return them.
Huh, no, for maybe you will need them for yourself.
What, me? Women of my class don't suffer from headaches.
Not even if they lose their fiancé on the day of their wedding.
We pay off Marcellino with the dowry which you so kindly promised.
Which I promised, really.
I thought that it was settled.
Yes, if you'd agreed to my little proposition.
To please your lordship is my duty and my desire. I have no higher ambition.
How could you be so cruel, making me suffer so? You were so cruel, making me suffer so.
Well, it's time to go. Should it be yes or no?
Then you'll be there this evening.
You speak and I obey.
Swear you'll be there to meet me.
How could I stay away?
You'll meet me.
Yes.
You will not cheat me. You will not cheat me.
I will be there. You speak and I obey.
With passion I am dying. Feel how my heart is aflame.
Is he the hobbit?
Passion, my heart is all aflame. You promise you will meet me.
How could I stay away?
You swear you will not cheat me.
You speak and I obey.
You'll meet me.
Yes.
You will not cheat me. Then you will meet me.
No.
No! This morning you were so distant.
Anyone could have heard us.
What of Basilio? You can always talk to him.
Do you think that we need a Basilio?
You're right. You're right. And you have given your word. But if you disappoint me... What of the Countess? She's waiting for her smelling salts.
You should have known it was a trick so that we could be alone.
You're wonderful.
Someone's coming.
She will be mine.
You shouldn't have known before they hatched.
Hey, Susanna, how's it going?
Quiet. We don't need a lawyer. You've won the case already.
What has happened? You've won the case already. What does that mean? They are out to deceive me. Treachery! I'll teach them to presume to attack me. They shall be punished. I'll enjoy passing sentence. What if he's managed to pay off Marcellina? How could he? He's got no money. And then Antonio won't allow his beloved niece Susanna to marry such a nobody as Figaro. I will work on Antonio and swell his bloated pride. It will work in my favor. I have decided. Must I be made to suffer while servants take their pleasure? He dares to steal my treasure. She should be mine by right. Must passion still torment me? Must I stand by and bless her? Must Figaro possess her? Caress her in my sight? Caress her in my sight? Must I be made to suffer while servants take their pleasure? She dares to steal my treasure. She should be mine by right. Must passion still torment me? Must I stand by and bless her? Must Figaro possess her? Caress her in my sight? Caress her in my sight? Must this be so? Must this be so? Ah, no, I will not spare you. I'll teach you to betray me. Impudent slave, how dare you? Impudent slave, how dare you? Is this how you repay me? You have the gall to laugh at me, to laugh at me in my unhappy plight. Only the thought of vengeance for all the grief you cause me consoles me and restores me and fills me with delight, yes, with delight, and fills me with delight. Ah, no, I will not spare you. I'll teach you to betray me. Impudent slave, how dare you? Is this how you repay me? You have the gall to laugh at me in my unhappy plight. Only the thought of vengeance for all the grief you cause me consoles me and restores me and fills me with delight, yes, with delight, and fills me with delight, yes, with delight.
finds that I'm still here, he'll go balmy. Oh, don't be such a spoilsport. If he finds you with a girl, it won't be the first time. Listen, we're all getting dressed up for the wedding. You could come in disguise and join us giving flowers to the Countess. I'll show you how it's done. Come on, it'll be fun. And Susanna's not here. I'm so anxious to discover if the Count accepted her proposal. Perhaps I'll cry
is the verdict.
What a relief!
What a nightmare.
At last the man I love will be my husband.
I appeal to your lordship. The motion is carried. You pay up or get married.
Thank you, Don Curzio, and thank you to your lordship.
What a wonderful sentence.
Wonderful for whom?
Punishment and repentance.
She'll never be my wife.
Oh, yes, she will.
You must pay her or marry her. Those are the terms on which she lent you all that money.
I'm a patrician. I may not be married without my parents' permission.
But where are they? Do we know them?
To be honest, I'm still searching. Give me 10 years or so, then I will have found them.
You mean you were a foundling?
Not quite. More like a lostling. I was kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Can you prove it? And prove it legally?
The gold and jewels and rich embroidered garments which were found in my cradle and were taken by the gypsies, all this is proof enough of my noble birth. But most important, I have a hieroglyph upon my arm.
Not a mark stamped on your right arm.
Who told you that?
Oh, Hans, it's him then.
Well, yes, it's me.
Kidnapped by gypsies?
Yes, near the castle.
This is your mother.
My wet nurse.
No, your mother. His mother.
I can't believe it.
This is your father. Darling boy, let me embrace you. Oh, what joy that we're together.
Come to me, my dearest father. Can't you see I'm moved to tears?
Son and father reunited after all these lonely years. That's his father.
No, it can't be.
That's his mother.
Don't believe it.
Then the band's I see.
I am your father. I believe the father.
Then the band.
I am your father. This is the father.
Noble son, where are you going? Here's the money that is owing. I have come to pay for Figaro. I have come to set him free.
I'm your father. I'm your father.
Placing Marcellina, lying toad, you filthy cheat, you filthy cheat. You're a scoundrel. Don't you touch me.
Susanna, listen, my darling. Listen, darling.
I give you darling.
All the cards are stacked against you.
Don't take me on
First
first.
I want to be defeated.
Don't take me on first. Don't take me on first.
Stacked against you. I want to be defeated.
Don't take me on first. Don't take me on first.
Stacked against you. I want to be defeated. Stacked against you. Let's cross the seat. Stacked against you. Let's cross the seat.
Try not to be angry, my youngest daughter. If I am his mother and your mother too, a mother to him and a mother to you.
His mother,
His mother.
his mother,
His mother.
his mother,
His mother.
his mother, his mother.
His mother. His mother.
Your
this is my father who swears it is true, who swears it is true.
His father,
His father,
his father,
his father,
his father,
his father,
his father, his father,
his father, his father. And this is my mother who swears it is so, who swears it is so. My mother who swears it is so. My father who swears it is so.
Such anger and torment burning within me, such anger and torment that burns within me, that spells the soul my way, and despair. Such anger and torment, a burning within me, joy was filled, a day of fury, of rage and spell. A day of fury, of rage and spell. Such anger and torment, a burning within, a day of fury, of rage and spell. Anger and torment, a day of fury, of rage and spell. Such anger and torment, a burning within, a day of rage and
This is a little baby, the sweet memento of a love that is vanished.
That's in the past and is over and done with. But since I am his father, and since you are his mother, I suppose we should get married to each other.
Today we'll have a double wedding. Take this. It is a contract for the money you owed me. It is your dowry.
take this from my lady.
And one from me.
Thank you, all contributions gratefully received.
Better tell my lady and my uncle of this unexpected delight. Who could be happier than I am? Who could be
I am. And if the court is yours, that will serve him right.
I must warn you, my lord, that Carabino is still lurking round the castle. If you're looking for proof, I've got his hat.
How could that be? Tell me how. He should be in Seville by now.
And in that case, Seville is in my house. There he's dressed as a woman, and there he left all his other clothes.
Treachery!
Come with me, and you'll see what you will see.
That's amazing! But how did the Count react? His face was a picture, and the varnish was cracked. Careful! If we enrage him, we may not defeat him. Now, what have you arranged? Where are you going to meet him? In the garden? Let's fix a place. Write to him, my lady. I wouldn't dare. I'll take the blame. Yes, we'll disguise it as a poem. Let's sing a song to the breezes. The breezes. Would you feel the blushing so shyly?
She is one of my cousins. She came to visit and to be here for the wedding.
Let us make our charming stranger welcome. Won't you come here? Give me your bouquet. Don't be afraid. She's blushing. But Susanna, doesn't she remind you of someone? Who's spitting in it?
Hey, what did I tell you? He is your missing soldier.
Oh, heaven, just luck.
Well, my lady.
My lord, I can assure you that I'm as surprised and as angry as you are.
But this morning...
This morning, we decided we would dress him up as a girl just for a game. They've simply done the same.
And why are you still here?
My lord!
You will be punished! How dare you disobey me?
Dearest master, you remember what you say when you come into my bedroom to hug me and to kiss me. If you love me, Barbarina, I will grant your every wish.
That's what I say.
Oh, yes. Well, now I have a wish to marry Cherubino. But don't forget, I'll always be your little pussycat.
Well, fancy, what do you say to that?
Bravo, me daughter. She has remembered everything I've taught her. I'm in a trap. The devils, they've caught me. The whole world's been plotting to thwart me.
My lord, if you detain these lovely girls any longer, there'll be no party, no dancing.
You're dancing as much as your knee will allow.
It's feeling better now. Let's join the celebration.
This is a tricky situation. Everything to him.
You're very lucky those vases were only clay.
You will excuse me, but we must be on our way.
But what about the page boy? Was he galloping back from Seville?
Who's galloping, maybe trotting. Why should you worry? Come on, girls, we must hurry.
And in your pocket was Cherubino's commission.
What's all this? The Spanish Inquisition?
No point in waving, Susanna. He's not looking. He is someone who will prove that Figaro's a liar.
Cherubino!
Got it in one.
What has he told you?
He's told the truth. He says that he was the one who jumped into the garden.
What a copycat! Really? Since I jumped from the window, I presume that's what he did.
What? Both of you?
Maybe so. I'm not one to accuse when I don't know. Now I can hear them, the musicians. You pretty maidens must take up your positions. You take my arm, Susanna.
I will kill her.
How can I bear it?
My lady.
No time for talking. We must bless the couples. Our duty must be done. Remember, one bride has a special protection. Be seated.
By all means. I'll sit and plan my vengeance. That's typical of women. They never know the right place to stick a pin in. Aha! I understand now. He's reading a letter which Floozy has handed him discreetly. The silly girl has sealed it with a needle. Look, I think he's pricked his finger. Silly fool, now he's dropped it. Ah, now he's found it. This joyous evening, this double celebration must finish as befits any wedding, full of joy and jubilation. My dearest friends, I invite you to a banquet with music, with fireworks. There'll be dancing, there'll be laughter, and may all those dear to my heart live happy ever after.
As true-hearted lovers we praise and adore the pillar of justice, our virtuous Lord. Since his abolition of shameful tradition, our pride and our honor are safely restored. Our pride and our honor are safely restored. We all sing the praise of our virtuous Lord. Our pride and our honor are safely restored. Are safely restored. Are safely restored. Are safely restored.
I have lost it. I'm so stupid. Oh, wherever can it be? Oh, wherever can it be? I can't find it. I can't find it. I have lost it. I'm so stupid. Oh, wherever can it be? I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm so stupid. I have lost it. Oh, wherever can it be? Cousin Susanna and the Count, what will he say? What will he say?
Barbarina, what's happened?
Oh, my cousin, I've lost it.
Lost what?
Just what? The needle that his lordship gave me to give back to Susanna.
To Susanna, a needle. Little girls are all the same, playing clever little games. Bet you know every trick in the book.
What's wrong? How angry you look.
Oh, can't you see that I'm joking? Here we are. Here is the needle, the one which the Count gave you to give back to Susanna. I presume it was used to seal a letter. See, I know all about it.
Why do you ask if you already know?
I just wanted to see what he told you when he sent you on his errand.
Nothing unusual. Here, Barbarina, take this needle to the lovely Susanna and tell her that it points to the pine wood.
Oh, yes, the pine wood.
That's right, but that's not all. Careful that no one sees you, but you won't say a word.
No, you can trust me.
It's hardly your business.
Oh, no, hardly.
Bye-bye. Nice to have seen you. I'm off to Susanna and then to Cherubino.
Mother,
My son,
I'm dying.
you must learn to be
it's over.
Patience, patience, and still more patience. This is serious, so let's take one thing at a time. For instance, are you sure that you know who's playing tricks on whom?
But what about the needle, oh mother? It's the same when I saw the Count fingering earlier.
That's true. That gives you the right to be cautious, to be suspicious, but not in your rage and confusion to jump to a conclusion.
Oh, I'll be watching. I know where they are meeting, so I know where to hide.
Where are you going, my son?
My revenge for all husbands has begun.
The pavilion on the right, Cherubino told me. Is it this one or that one? Suppose he doesn't come. They've all been very generous. They've given me an orange, an apple, a tangerine. A little gift for someone. Yes, they know who it's meant for. It's an open secret. My master hates him, but I think he's gorgeous. This cost me a kiss. It doesn't matter, I'll get it back, and with interest. Oh, heavens!
That's Barbarina. Who goes there?
For God's sake, you asked us to join you. Why are you growling? You sound like a pantomime villain. What is the meaning of this ludicrous meeting?
All will soon be revealed. For in this very spot we're to celebrate the union of my honest wife and our noble lord.
That is excellent. Now I begin to see. They've managed the whole thing without me.
Just be patient and stay in your positions. And when I whistle, come rushing out together. Everything's ready. The hour of reckoning is at hand. There's someone coming. Susanna! No one there. Darkness surrounds me. And I have begun to understand how painful it is to be a husband. How shameless to betray me on the day of our wedding. He was reading that letter, and I was watching, little knowing I was laughing at myself. Oh, Susanna, Susanna. What a blow you have dealt me, with all your girlish glances and your innocent laughter. Who would not have believed you? Why, it's mad to trust women, they'll all deceive you. Slaves of Cupid, how can you be so stupid? Just look at what these women are. You won't believe your eyes. You won't believe your eyes. No, you won't believe your eyes. Slavishly we adore them, prostrate ourselves before them. We're worshipping the devil in disguise, the devil in disguise, the devil in disguise. They wheedle and chiddy us until we give in, averse and lascivious, they drive us to sin. These tigresses pouring us and clawing us so sweetly, these comets that shine on us and blind us completely, these roses that break us, these vixens that break us, these daughters of Circe, who show us no mercy, the monkeys that cheat us, these spiders that eat us, these witches, these bitches pretending to love us. You know it is true, you know it is true, yes, it's true. I see that you know what I'm saying, I see that it's happened to you. You foolish slaves of Cupid, how can you be so stupid to see them as they really are the devil in disguise, in disguise, in disguise. They wheedle and cheerious, you know what I'm saying. Perverse and lascivious, you know what I'm saying. These sirens that sing to us, you know what I'm saying. These leeches that cling to us, you know what I'm saying. These roses that prick us, these vixens that prick us, these daughters of Circe who show us no mercy. The monks, the cheaters, the spiders, the eaters, these witches, these bitches pretending to love us. You know it is true, you know it is true. Yes, yes, it's true. I see that you know what I'm saying. I see that it's happened to you. I see that you know what I'm saying. I see that it's happened to you. It's happened to you. It's happened to you. It's happened to you.
My lady, Marcellinus's Figaro will be here.
Is he already? You'd better keep your voice down.
One lover's listening, the other's on his way to seduce me. The scene is set.
I'll hide myself in here.
My lady, you are trembling. Are you too cold here? The night is rather chilly. I'll go inside.
Now comes the climax of the drama.
I'd prefer to stay here, if your ladyship will allow it. I want to take the air a while to cool down.
Cool down, yes, you need to.
Stay and take your time, then. He does know I know, which is doubly delicious. Now I'll teach him to be so damn suspicious. At last, the moment I've longed for, when I lose myself completely in the
lechery! Now I can see how she has deceived me. Am I awake or dreaming?
It's Carabino. There's someone there. I'll go in and join Barbarina. Oh, God. It's a woman. This is impossible. That's funny. I know it's dark, but that cloak, I could swear it was Susanna's. If my husband appears, shame and dishonor.
like my heart within my breast.
It is Susanna's duty to yield to your request.
Oh, the plan is working. We get to see the best.
I wanna see a night when we feel the people we will near.
Come on, my Aphrodite, let us hide ourselves in here.
Observe, you foolish man. Let's hide ourselves in fear.
It's very dark inside here.
That's why we want to hide here.
You'll find the light is bright enough for what I have in mind. She's walking beside me. I'm a hint.
Exactly what we planned. Exactly what we planned.
Who's there? Why should you care?
That's Figaro.
I'll follow shortly. You go inside. Night shrouds the world in mystery, as Venus in her majesty draws Mars to share her lechery. Falcon will foil that treachery and punish their deceit.
Figaro, quiet.
The Countess makes her entrance and times into reflection. A crime requires detection. Your husband and my Susanna, the thief and his accomplice, the villain and the cheat, the villain and the cheat, the villain and the
Be
cheat.
quiet so they hear you. But stay till I have got them up and yes, and very sweet.
Susanna, you want vengeance?
Yes,
Countess, let's find revenge together.
the things that
She wants to set her trap for me, and I will lay her low. She wants to set a trap, and I will lay her low. I'll lay her low, yes, I will lay her low. If Madame wants to, may I kneel before you to worship and adore you. Remember he betrayed you in this accursed place.
Oh, I'd love to punish him.
This is turning out delightfully.
Destroy his stone face.
Her anger grows apace. Her anger grows apace.
Too strong
Grows apace. It grows apace.
What passion makes you moving?
The anger coursing through me. Let's waste no time, my darling. Give me your hand, my lady, and let me feel.
I let you feel.
Don't hit me.
You want it? Then take it. And here's another. I'll teach you what this will teach you.
Gentle, I beseech
This
you.
is what you wanted. Then take it.
These blows are bliss and ecstasy, as sweet as any kiss. These blows are bliss and ecstasy, as sweet as any kiss. These blows are bliss and ecstasy, as sweet as any kiss, as sweet as any kiss. I surrender, my love, I surrender. For your voice was so loving and tender that I knew all along it was you.
Did you really?
How could I mistake it? I surrender, my love, I surrender. To a love that is tender and true. To a love that is tender and true. To a love that is tender and true. I have lost her, I must have gone past her. Heaven help us, that sounds like the master. Faithful thunder, where are you? You hear me?
Good, she's managed to fool him completely.
Who?
The Countess.
The Countess?
Precisely.
How the play will be rounded off nicely if we play on his innermost fears. If we play on his innermost fears. If we play on his innermost fears. Ah, my lady, be mine, I implore you. I have come without my weapon. I am bursting with longing before you.
I am yours, for you know I adore you.
The traitors!
Be happy
Hereafter, love and laughter will dry all our tears. Love and laughter will dry all our tears. Love and laughter will dry all our tears. Quickly, quick, bring your weapons! Ah, my master! Quickly, quick, someone help me! Ah, my master! Now I will show you how he's cheated and betrayed me just to wait and you will see. I must stop it, went dumbfounded, doing everything that makes him see. No point in resisting, treacherous woman, so much for insisting you're faithful to me. A page boy, my daughter, my mother, the mistress, she's everyone's mistress, she stands on display for all the world to see.
Forgive me.
No, don't even ask me to forgive her, no forgiveness. Forgive her, no, forgive her, no, forgive her, no.
Beg your forgiveness for them, not for me.
Oh, this is delusion and utter confusion. I do not believe what I see. No, no,
We must hurry. We must hurry. We must hurry.